Hello all, in this video we will go into the main dish of the congruent triangle. That means that we are going to prove that these two triangles are congruent or not. So this is the most important part in the chapter, and even you will learn it once again in Form 2 and Form 3. Even in every form you will know how to prove the congruent triangle. So in this video we'll talk something about that about the SSS and SAS. In the last video, I've showed that some ways to find out the congruence. That you can have 5 ways to have SSS, SAS, ASA, AAS, and the RHS. So before you go into the other part of it, so you must know all the meaning and you must find out the ways that you can all 3 conditions. We will always say that 3 conditions can be prove that they're congruent, but not all 3 conditions can be. So we are going to have something called SSS and SAS. So always we have A in the middle because this must be the include angle. That means in Chinese it's called gap gao once again. So let's do some question for to make you have further understand. Okay, now let's look at this question. For 1. You are going to prove that they are congruent or not. Okay, now let's count all 3 conditions. Okay, now first of all, we know that for the first 2 triangles, you will see AB. This one is equal to EF. Okay, so I can say this is the first condition. This is S. And the second condition you must know is BC. Is the second condition is equal to FD 5 cm. Once again, this is the second one. Okay, but the last one, you will see this is also 6 cm. So I can say this one must be SSS because all I highlight is the side. So you can say this one must be SSS. So I can say that they are congruent. So why don't we write down that they are congruent? First of all, look at this one. We will see A, B, C. We follow the 4, 5, 6. So we will add that triangle. Yes, A, B, C, and we follow the instruction. For A, we join 4 and 6. So the only one is E. So it's congruent to triangle E. Okay, this one is the E. The second one you must know is not A to B. So this is E to F. And the final one is the B to C, is the red one, so the F to D. So that I can say that they are congruent. So we can say this one is S, S, S. So this is the first part of it. And the second question, you will look at this one once again. This one will not be SSS, but this one will be SAS, because we can say these two like with the length that with the include angle here. So this one may be SAS. So why don't we count it one by one? So first of all, you will see the S is 3 cm, so this one is S, and then with the 3 cm, I think QP is equal to VU. Okay, this is the first one. And the second one, you know that this one is the middle one is the angle, so I think that this one 30 degree can be possible to be the second reason that we will use this 30 degree, include angle A. And finally, the last length there is the other side is the 5 cm PR is equal to UT. Okay, once again, you will see that this one is just the include angle. We conclude the include angle. So I can say that this one is quite good for us to understand. This one is SAS. So we will take it once again. This is triangle. This is SAS. So we write it down. This one is triangle PQR, congruent. And we follow this one is PQR. That means that we will follow P is the include angle. So this one, the first one is U, and P go to Q, that is the orange line. So U will go to V, and finally is T. This one is called SAS. So that we can prove that this one is called SAS. So this is the first question you must know. And now we will do what the real world that want you to do is that we must write down 5 rows answer for congruence. Every time, at least we must write 5 rows of it because we must consider which 2 triangles. And the second one, we must highlight 3 conditions. And the last one, we must write the conclusion. So every time we will have 5 rows of it at least. So first of all, let us consider this one is congruent or not. Okay, now let's look at these 2 triangles. We have MMP and HIJ. Okay, now let's count the condition. Okay, now once again you will see this one is 6. MN is 6. Okay, the next one is IJ is also 6. So this one is the first condition I will consider. The second condition I will consider is always obviously this one must be 7.5. You must know this one is another one I will consider is the another side. And this one is another side I want to conclude is 7.5. So the last reason that we are going to consider is that this 2 is SS. So that we can consider that one will be SSS. So that if we know that MP is equal to HA, so that we can use SSS. But we do not have any condition about it, so we will not use the SSS. So next one with 2S, we will use the SAS. So that means we'll consider the include angle. And luckily, you will see the include angle is 90 degrees. This one include angle is also 90 degrees. So I can say this one must be SAS because we can follow this one is S side. And we do include angle A and finally the S. So we will write down the answer one by one. Okay, now let's look at this. In triangle P and M, so that we can say in triangle HIJ. Okay, now this one is the first one. And we write down the first condition is MN, is 6 cm. So why don't we write down this one? MN, NM is equal to 6 cm. NN is equal to, and it will be equal to NM, it will be equal to IJ. So it's equal to IJ. So why do you know that they are equal? Because I give it to you. So this one is given. I gave it to you. And the second one, I would say this one is the angle, SAS. So this one is angle PNM. So obviously this one is equal to 90 degrees and this one is equal to angle HIJ. Once again, it's given because I gave it to you. The third one I want you to know is the reason with the green one. So this is NP. So this one must be equal to 7.5 cm. So this one is equal to IH given. So you will see one condition, two condition, three condition. So three conditional is proved. So we can say triangle PNN is congruent to triangle HIJ. So this one is SAS. It stands for side, angle, side. It's follow the song that you listen. Okay, now this is 9.2a. So I will give you 5 seconds to understand what I'm doing here. Okay, now we will go to the question 4. For question 4, obviously, we can count that 3 reasons easily because we can say that this one must be SSS because all the sides are given and all the sides, corresponding sides are same. So why don't we highlight once again? This is PQ. And then I know that this one will be equal to UV. This is the first condition, the orange highlighter. The second condition we will use is the red, the plain one. So this one is the 6. That one is PR and UT. So the second one will be PR. And then UT. This is the second one. The last one I want you to know is the third one is QP, which equals to TU. So we can say that these 3 are equal. So, and they're congruent. So we will say this one is SSS. Okay, so why don't we write down the answer for it? Okay, now one by one. In triangle PQR and triangle UVT, PQR, UVT. Okay, they are congruent in case one by one. First of all, we say the PQ is 4 cm. So the PQ is equal to 4 cm is equal to PQ UV and given. Because we write it directly. So every time we must follow the it's much better for you to write it down carefully. PQR 4 to 8 to 6. So that we use 4 to 8 is UVT. So we write UVT here. So that I can write down the answer directly here. PQ is equal to UV 4 cm. PR is the next. PR is 6 cm. And we can write directly PR. This is UT, PR, UT. So this one is once again given. And finally is QR is equal to XCM. So QR is equal to VT is once again XCM. So this one is given once again. So this one once again is congruent. So triangle PQR is congruent to triangle UVT. This one is SSS. Okay, now I will give you 30 seconds. Can you prove that for question 5 is congruent or not? And then if yes, please show up the answer. Okay, the answer of this question, if you cannot distinguish, just think more and pause the video now. Okay, now I can tell you the answer now is the answer of this two triangle is congruent. Yes. So why can we say that they're congruent? Because look at this one. For the first reason we have is the 2 cm, and then we have 2 cm for UV. And the middle one, you will see the middle angle, the included angle are the same. They are both of them are 56 degrees, so I can say this is 56. And the last one is 3 cm. I think that this one is SAS. 3 cm and 3 cm. So this one is SAS. So we can write down the answer. In triangle, once again, be careful, CAB. CAB. And triangle. C is orange one, and go to the A, go to the 56 degrees. So this one is U to V and T. So this is U, V, T. If we write it careful here, we can solve any problem and we can write that all these 4 conditions must be correct most of the time. Let's look at it. This one is CA is equal to 2 cm is equal to UV. This one is given. Once again, I gave it to you. Second one I want you to know is the angle. Angle CAB is equal to angle 56 degree is equal to angle UVT. This one is once again given. And the last one, AB will equal to 3 cm will equal to VT, once again given. So last but not least, we write down triangle CAB is congruent to triangle UVT. This one is SAS. So this one is the answer of question 5. Okay, last, I'll give you another 30 seconds. So you please do the question 6 and make sure that this one is congruent or not. Okay, now once again, the answer for this one is, if you cannot answer, pause the video now and make the answer first. The answer for this one is yes, once again. So look at this one. Once again, why there yes? Because we can see this one XCM PQ. This one is once again CF is XCM. The second one is the 10 cm is QE. And then we can say CT is also equal to 10 cm. And finally, we say that the last one is PE is 12 cm. And once again, this one is also 12 cm. So this one is SSS. In case you know that in song, that one is side. Okay, now we are going to prove it one by one. So first of all, we must write down in triangle. First of all, we can say PQE first. PQE and triangle. PQ is XCM. And then P is the point with the orange and the green. So the orange and the green is F. So the first letter is F. Q is orange and red. So this is C. The last one will be T. Okay, so we write it down once again, FCT. Okay, now first of all, PQ is equal to XCM is equal to FC. That one is given. We can directly write that if you mark it carefully at the very beginning. And then QE is equal to CT, which is equal to 10 cm, given. And then finally, PD is equal to 12 cm, is equal to FT, once again given. We have 3 given here. So finally, we have triangle PQE is congruent to triangle FCT. The answer of this one is S. So this is side. So we have some exercise here for you to understand the question 1 to question 6. So hope you that all know how to find out the answer easily. So thanks for watching in this video, and we will have another video for the intermediate for SSS and for SAS differently. We will have 2 different videos for it. So please pay serious attention. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.